Welcome back to Fading Places. This is episode 3 where we are on location at Tacoma's finest clippers, and we have the privilege of sitting down with entrepreneur, barber, as well as the owner of Tacoma's finest clippers, Timothy Dillon.
So I remember when I started getting designs in my hair. I got a big cousin looked up to. They was football players, Mojo and Michael. I used to go down the road and let them cut my hair, just to hang with them. They was older, they was older hustlers, but I was a youngster. I used to like them because they had nice cars and all that. So I used to be like, man, cut my hair just to hang with them and stuff. But they start messing me up. You know what I'm saying? Cut me with the clippers or whatever. I bought me some Conairs. You know what I'm saying?
So Conairs was your first pair of clippers?
Yeah, from Eckerd's drugstore in Franklin, Louisiana. Eckerd drugstore, $20. No, I ain't got no Eckerd's, bro. This is real, bro. Yeah, Eckerd's, bro. I went to Eckerd's. Saved me some can money. We was selling cans back then. So I was in junior high. I started cutting my hair. So I had a little waves, hitting it all even and stuff. Then I tried fading. Some of my best friends that stayed down the road, they was like, damn, man, who cut your hair? I was like, I did, you know what I'm saying? I was in the mirror, trying to, So that's Brian and Frank, I cut their hair. Then Troy seen it. Troy like, damn, Tim, you cut that? We ain't gotta go, because we stayed like in the country part of town. So it was like 5 or 6 miles to the barber shop. So I'm in the neighborhood, so I start cutting all my little friends' hair, Troy, Ladeef, Brian, Frank, Dante. Next thing you know, people at the church start seeing it. I'm cutting all the, $5. They ain't gotta go spend 10. I get you $5 and, I just start buying all my little stuff, my little PlayStations, my shoes, everything I wanted and stuff. What made me become a barber? I remember when I was a young kid, maybe 10, 11, I used to go to the barber shop. I used to go to Nick's barber shop. Nick over here, his granddad, his name was James Russian. He was our cousin. Him and Jack Burst, they had a barber shop in this small town. Nick daddy used to cut my hair too, so I've been knowing them my whole life. And I always used to think it was cool to go to the barber shop. The Saints was good one year. The Saints was always sorry, so I just love the barbershop atmosphere. I won a lot of money as a kid, 7, 8 years old at the barbershop, so I always liked going there.
And this is all still Louisiana?
Nah, when I moved up here, I cut a couple guys' hair. I moved up here when I was 16 years old.
Okay, 16. How old were you when you started cutting?
I want to say 11.
11,
maybe 11. Yeah, maybe 11.
So it was the influence of your big cousins and the camaraderie at the barbershop and the
right,
lifestyle, as well as the hustle,
right,
kind of inspired you?
Right.
And then also out of necessity, you had to cut your own hair, do
right,
your own thing.
Because, I didn't stay with my parents. I didn't have my parents. My parents wasn't there, so not because they didn't want to, it's just a situation. I stayed with my grandparents.
Yeah, life happens.
Yeah, so they did their best, but they old fashioned. They ain't into buying a whole lot of, back then Jabos and guests and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So jewels on y'all, Jabos, all that. Right here.
Yeah. So I was just doing what I had to do. To get it like all the other kids. All the other kids had Air Maxes and shit, I want some Air Max. I was having to buy mine.
AKA entrepreneur.
Right. Honestly, man, we gonna keep it all the way 100, man. I came out here and man, they was hustling out here, bro. They was, you know what I'm saying? Like it was going down. Like I never seen like a lot of money like that that fast and in my face like that as a youngster. So it's like, man, am I gonna get influenced by that? Which I did. I still was pretty good at school. I was making A's and B's. Got the Bill Gates scholarship when I came graduate from Tacoma. But man, the money was out here was just so it was different, you know. Bro, it took a whole long journey. Yeah, like I said, I forgot I even knew how to cut.
So you came out here at 16.
Right, I cut 2 people's hair. I cut my homeboy's hair. I probably cut Josh's hair. I cut hair when I was in the bind or something. Cut my hair, line my little stuff up. But you know, I mean, as far as like me having a little clientele like I had in Louisiana, I had clientele in high school. Like I go home from high school and go home and make me some money, you know, maybe a little $50 or something, you know, you know, it was cool, you know. So, but shoot, I went to jail. Yeah, when I was in jail, you know, I was in the unit, and it wasn't no barbers in there, you know. And I was looking around like, who gonna cut some hair? Which one of y'all gonna go and get this money, you know? So next thing you know, I just picked up the little. They had like some trimmers. You feel me? It was some beard trimmers. That was the clippers in the joint, the beard trimmers. You know what I'm saying? So in the unit, I was hitting everybody off with the beard trimmers and lining them up and doing the whole haircut with the beard trimmers and stuff. You know. So at this time, I'm guessing all the stuff I'm doing, like all the years I've been cutting hair, I've been guessing. I know what a fade is, but as far as knowing the numbers, the walls, it took a guy, a guy in the feds when I was in Louisiana. He was from Dallas. He showed me. He was like, "I see you cutting. You pretty good at everything." He was a barber on the street, and he had just came in. So he showed me all the wall guards and all that. So once he showed me the wall guards, it was over. Once I knew the steps and stuff, you know, the smallest to biggest, once I learned that, it was over. It's over, you know. So I was cutting in the joint. I was making all my money. Nobody was really sending me money, but my auntie, she'll send me $50 a month. She was the girls. No girls send no monies, no homies send no money, nobody send nothing. So I was in there cutting. I learned how to braid and everything in there. So I was getting all the money. I ain't worried about going to the store, locker stay full, you know, all off cutting hair, you know. Yeah, so, you know, I got out of jail and went to barber school.
So you get out and you go into barber school. You went to
BJ's. Yeah, I tried to get a job. I tried to get the conventional job and shit, man. But they was working me half to death. And, you know, I was working at this rebar plant. I'm coming home greasy, look like a grease monkey, get burnt up, cut up, you know, everything like that. You know me, I'm a barber. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be a few minutes late sometimes to work and everything, but it's my shit, and I can come in. You know, I'm not advocating being late, but I'm my own boss. I got fired for being like 2-3 minutes late, and I was putting my heart in, working hard, you feel me? Back-breaking work. Once I did that, I was like, fuck that, I'm going to BJ's.
So you went to BJ's?
Yeah, because they let me in right away. I tried to go to Bates. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tried to go to Bates, but they had a little waiting list.
Mr. Olsen?
Yeah, I wanted to get in right away and get this thing popping. So I was going to holler at my partner, Herb. Herb is a barber that been out here for a minute. I've been wanting to holler at him. They used to cut my hair before I went to the joint. I knew it was cool. All my homies, me, Dentori, KC, Bub, all of us used to get designs in our hair. Lil Chew, you know, Lil P, we used to get designs in our hair, you know. And Herb used to do it. So I've been knowing Herb the barber for a long time, you know.
Shout out to Herb.
Yeah, shout out to Herb, man. He's an influence. He's a major influence. When I got out of jail, I went looking for him. I went to go see what he was doing. He had a shop over there. It was called Herb's. It was in a transition of being transferred into DJ Tapers. I used to go up and talk to DJ Taper. DJ Taper gave me a whole lot of influence because he was doing designs, and he gave me a lot of game. I ain't gonna lie. He told me stay up on your internet game because he was the first person I seen using the internet promotions for haircuts and stuff like that, you know. So I did it a little bit, you know. But, you know, Um, everybody, I love everybody at BJ's.
Was Barber School what you thought it was gonna be?
No, actually it wasn't. You know, as me, I knew some things, but I felt like I was gonna learn a lot more. I feel like I picked up a lot by my own, but at the same time, it's not bad because she'll throw you out there to that fire, and that's what you really need. You really need some experiences. You need the hands-on. The more hands-on you are with cutting, the better you're gonna get. The more heads you cut, the better you're gonna get. So she'd rather put you out on the floor and let you learn how to get down before, you know, she kill you with all the technical work and stuff like that, you know.
Shout out to Miss BJ.
All right, shout out to Miss BJ. We love you.
We do. Love you, Miss BJ.
Yeah. I never worked in a shop. I had some offers from a few shops from Eric Upchurch. I had an offer from Taz. You know, Taz had his new shop over there, and DJ Taper as well. But man, like when I got out of jail, I was heavy into this book called The Secret, and everything I was saying was coming alive. You know, I was like, man, but it was coming along like super fast. So everything I touched, I feel like I had the Midas touch, bro. It's like, I ain't gonna lie to you. So I went and cut one hair at Taz shop just to see what the feel was like. But it was cool, you know. I think I cut a head at DJ's just to see if it was cool. You know, I just cut a hair and just left, you know. But like I said, I was on the grind, so like my homeboy Antoine, we was at school one day and he was like, man, Tim, you ought to check Woods out. And I know the Woods is a legendary shop over here on the east side. You know, ever since I've been in Tacoma, I've been on the east, so, you know, shout out to the east side. I've been knowing about Woods. I've been knowing about, it was Jay Kenlow started at Youngbloods down the street, but it was all on Portland Ave, you know.
And for those of us that don't know about Woods, give us a little background. What's his name?
His name was Tommy Woods.
Tommy Woods.
Legendary Woods Barbershop. Legendary Woods Barbershop. My partner Antoine Montgomery at school was like, Tim, you should try to get the Woods. I dismissed it. This is the time I was in BJ's. You know, I dismissed it. And when I got out, it was my homegirl Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina was talking to my partner Lil Chew. We all family, not talking to like that, but you know, she was like, I'm about to see, could I get into Woods? I need a barber to try to see could he get in too, cause she do hair and stuff like that. So, you know, I threw that offer in my head with the rest of them. You know, kept going out throughout my day. I'm driving up Portland Ave. I see Wilhelmina and Miss Woods out here. They were cleaning up the parking lot. So I'm like, okay, this is my chance. Let me go over there, pull over, talk, you know, for myself. Cause I like to talk for myself. So shoot. Get out there, start talking to Miss Woods, explain to her who I am, my passion for cutting hair, telling her I know I can handle my responsibilities if I can get up in here, right? So I told her I was from Louisiana, Franklinton, Louisiana, exact, you know. So she was like, Franklinton. No, do you know Aaron Singleton? I was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, that's my son-in-law. I'm like, let me get out of here. You know what I mean? This all happened when I was in jail. You know, this was a dude I grew up with in Louisiana, cousin and stuff. So she got a baby. Her daughter got a baby by him. I was like, oh, whoa, small world and everything. She started taking a liking to me. So she let me get in the shop. So we was having Rock the Rim. And I was going to Rock the Rim. Rock the Rim is a thing put on by Raylan, all the barbershops and stuff. Shout out to Raylan Jensen, you know. He do the Rock the Rim. I seen DJ Taper at the Rock the Rim. I was like, DJ, bro, I ain't gonna be able to work for you, bro. I just came up on my own barbershop. It was like, what? You know? I was like, yeah, the Woods, over here on Woods, bro, you know. So come check me out when you can, you know. So He came and checked me out. Everybody came and checked me out. It worked. It worked good.
And so for those that don't know, Tacoma's Finest Clippers is what Woods used to be. Right?
No.
It's in the location.
It's in the location.
Right.
The building was Woods. You know. So, but no one was in this barbershop. This barbershop was abandoned. You know. Like, it's like almost everybody, they forget about the East, just like the East ain't here. You know, everybody talk about Tacoma.
Yeah.
And, you know, they would talk about Southside, Hilltop, this, that. But the East side over here too. So, like, a lot of people don't think business is coming over here. It's too hood over here. I took that and gravitated it because I'm from the East side and I know a lot of people on the East side, everybody on the East side know my struggle. They know, they seen me go down. They know what I used to do, so they see it and they proud of me, bro. It's love, and it's like I'm representing for the whole East, like I'm a family. It's like everybody come around here is my family. Like black back there, black family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody around here, family. They know what it's like. It's not my shop. It's our shop. You know, it's just like you gonna come in here and feel like, oh yeah, this you can come up in here and feel this is family atmosphere. Everybody here is cool. I base it on family atmosphere. That's how I get down. I don't get down. I don't just hire a barber.
And I know for a fact that is a major part of you guys' success. And my experience with Tacoma's Finest Clippers is through Jason and Herb. But every time that I've been in here, from the first time that I met you, everybody that comes in here is like family. You know, grandparents, the aunties, the children, uncles, everybody in the neighborhood. And the other thing that makes Tacoma's Finest Clippers unique is that it's not just a barbershop, but this is also real estate that you own, right? Right. And that's another thing that we like to try to point out to up-and-coming barbers or barbers that are already established in the game. The ultimate goal should be to own the building, to be the boss, not paying rent, but you own real estate.
Because at the end of the game, you can go and rent out a spot. You know what I'm saying? Your whole career. You know what I'm saying? We got a career. It ain't gonna last forever. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if you go and you go rent a spot, you know what I'm saying, for $1,500 a month, you know what I'm saying, after so long, you're gonna be like, damn, where's all my money going? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if I be like, fuck it, you know, I don't want to do this shit no more. I'm gonna pass it on to the next hungry barber. But in the meantime, I look at I got a partner named Ken. He's in the real estate and flipping houses. I met him in the feds too. He flipped this joint for me. He a house flipper, so he's like, this is what you gonna do, man. You gonna buy that spot and we gonna flip it, man. We gonna turn everything down, put new electrical. We gonna put new pipes, new walls, new sheetrock, new siding, new everything. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna get it right, you know.
That was the birth of Tacoma Finest Clippers?
Yeah, that wasn't the birth. That happened. We was gangsta in here, bro. We tore the whole spot down. We tore the whole spot down and was cutting in one spot. We was up in here and the rest of the whole spot was tore up, demo, you know. Once everything could start getting fixed, the demo, we moved over on the other side, over in the salon side, you know. Until this side, we did this last. We was still rocking the whole time while everything was getting rebuilt. Yeah. I just like to cut, bro. You know.
Enjoy the craft.
Yeah. And me, it's not as stressful. You feel me? It's not as stressful being a barber. You know, I know I'm gonna put in what I get. You know, if I'm gonna come in, if I know I can pay my bills, being a barber. You know I can make some money right now. I don't gotta wait on that. I ain't gotta wait 2 weeks. I ain't gotta let nobody play with my bread for 2 weeks, bro, that I done busted my ass for. You feel me? So that's another plus of being a barber, you know. And just being into that craft, just having an eye for knowing what he like. You know what a good haircut look like. That's what I be thinking. Like a lot of the barbers, like they don't know what a haircut's supposed to look like. That's what Instagram, you know, all that come into play. You see all these people and these nice haircuts. That shit influence you to want to do better. You know, like iron sharpen iron. It works. Definitely it works, man. You know, man, social media, it is what, but social media is just one aspect of it. Really, I don't give a damn about 100 or 200 likes on that shit, man. I got people. It's all about my people. It's all about your people in the community. Your people, you gotta be nice to your people. Fuck all them other people. I can give a damn about trying to get 100 motherfuckers through the door. I can't cut 100 people, bro. I can't cut 100 people every day. I'm gonna cut my people. My people gonna grow with me. You got kids, homie. You got these kids that's coming through. I'm trying to get with that kid, cause that kid gonna be rocking with me all the way on up. I can, you know, I don't care what about the 50 million likes or nothing like that. I just want to stay open. Still fucking with the same people that love us, you know. We in it for the love and the, you know, yeah.
And
I might mess Black haircut up, but he still gonna come mess with me because he love me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Black, I might do something wrong this time, but you ain't gonna quit messing with me because you love me, man. You know. Looking 474-8467. Look us up on Google, anywhere. You know, we here.
Social media,
all that.
Tacoma's Finest Clippers.
Yeah,
Instagram.
Tacoma's Finest Clippers, Instagram, Facebook. We everywhere. You know, we everywhere. We in the community. We here though, for real though. That's the most important. That's fantasy. You know, Instagram. You know, no, you don't find me on Instagram. You find me here. You find me on 6317 East Portland Avenue. That's where you find me. Right.